Hey guys, it's William from William J Online, and if you're a TikToker, I got some good news and I got some bad news. Or rather, I have a problem that is your problem and a solution that you're gonna kinda need if you wanna use TikTok. Let's talk about it. So what's the bad news? Well, as of March 13th of this year, the US Senate has passed legislation to have TikTok banned in the entire United States with a blowout House vote of 352 supporters to 65 opposers. So is TikTok going away? What's going to happen from here? I mean, let's talk about it. First of all, don't worry yet because there is hope. The US could possibly allow TikTok in the United States to exist because they have a condition with the parent company ByteDance. ByteDance either has to sell the platform or else the US will ban TikTok nationwide, no exceptions. And that conversation was not pretty. This will then make the US join over 25 other countries that have placed bans and restrictions on the social app already. So we're just gonna join all those guys. So of course, this is not the first time this has happened, but it is the first time a chamber of Congress has passed a bill that could shut down an entire social media platform. So ByteDance should go ahead and comply with these orders and just sell the platform to whomever so the US won't ban it nationwide and everybody can still use it, right? Wrong. Because here's why. The CEO of TikTok himself personally said he would fight this ban in court until the very end. That means selling the social platform is not in the question, and that also means that likely TikTok is going to be banned in the United States forever. This is going to take effect by early to mid 2025, so get ready. Now, this is a highly controversial move because many people use TikTok for commercial and personal reasons, and also arguably this violates the United States' right to freedom of speech, which I actually get. Well, at this point, it's not up to us, the users of TikTok, it's up to Congress and TikTok. So the best thing we can do right now is to take preventative measures in case, well, when this ban happens, and do something about this upcoming ban. Because for some people, TikTok is a lifestyle and they use it as part of their livelihood. And if you take it away, well, there goes your source of income, or one of them. So here's what we do. We take measures for when this app is banned, especially if you have a lifestyle like that. You know, like if you're a gym influencer who always seems to have a very convenient tripod on hand. To many of its users, the pros of having TikTok outweigh the cons of having TikTok. Because there are countless businesses, individuals, influencers, large corporate companies, etc. that have used TikTok as a fast, easy, and cheap way to get a message out or an ad out. And it works exceptionally well. Not to mention the immensely large following one can gain from the platform in such a short amount of time with very little effort. And if you're one of those companies or one of those individuals, just imagine all that content, all the effort, all the resources TikTok provided, all the resources you put into TikTok, all of that just gone. All the follows, the likes, all the shares, all that saved content, all those links sent, all those lives, all those products on TikTok Shop, all that is gone. At this point, this is happening, but that does not mean it's the end of the world. And of course, you have other social media platforms you can use out there, you know, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Reddit, whatever. But that's okay because you can still use TikTok in the US even after it's banned. Yeah, there is a way. You might have heard of this already, but you can use a VPN or a virtual private network, which you can use right now and at any time and still access TikTok even after the ban in the United States. So what is a VPN? For those of you who don't know, a VPN or a virtual private network is an internet connection used for network security for preventing hackers and data thieves from stealing some sensitive data that's really important and sensitive to you. That's a paraphrase summary of what a VPN is. A VPN has features like data encryption, internet tunneling, IP address masking, and all the cool features that make browsing the internet a lot more secure. To translate all that stuff I just said, all that means is everything transmitted and received from any device you're using is unreadable, unidentifiable, super secure, and can be originating from potentially anywhere in the world, like countries that have not banned TikTok. And don't be too surprised about the TikTok being banned in the United States. It's just the United States is banning TikTok. That's one of their biggest user bases. Because here's the thing, social media censorship laws have been passed in other countries, many places, all over the place for their own reasons everywhere. For example, Reddit is banned in North Korea, Instagram is banned in Turkey, Facebook is banned in Russia, and China has even banned YouTube. In fact, it's so bad, China has made their own version of YouTube called Bilibili, and it's actually very popular. Now, for us TikTok users, the most beautiful feature of a VPN is that it lets us bypass geographic restrictions anywhere anywhere in the world so you can access content that's banned and available in another country or another region. This is a popular feature for Netflix and Hulu users because they can access certain shows or movies in their country that are banned in their country but allowed in other countries by using the features of a VPN, which makes it seem as if you're using the internet from the UK or anywhere in the world, where in the UK you might have a movie over there that you can watch or a series that's banned in the US or not in the US, and you can just watch it from your own home instead of having to move to that country. Now, a little while ago, this was a lot harder to do, but thanks to VPNs becoming so affordable and easy to use, users reap the benefits most large corporations use on a daily basis for network security, for streaming a show on Netflix taken away from your country and granted it another. So how do you get a VPN? How much does it cost and how do you use it? And a question often overlooked because there are so many VPNs you can get is which one should you get? Because you're a TikTok user, not an advanced IT professional, and everybody thinks all VPNs are created equal. That is not true. Well, put it this way, if you use TikTok, if you know how to push a button, if you can fork up about $2.03 a month, and you can sign up for an account on a website, then you can have a VPN up and running in as little as 5 minutes. Don't worry, VPNs are easy to use and their features are very plenty, so I won't go over all the reasons people get VPNs in this video, but what I'm gonna go over are the 5 best VPNs you can get right now for TikTok. And it's important you get one of these 5 because there is such a thing as the wrong VPN for TikTok and other social media apps. And some might say there are free VPNs out there, and if you see one of those, stay away. Do not get a free VPN. And I'm not gonna go into the reasons why you should not get a free VPN in this video, but if you see one of those, don't do it. And again, there is a reason I picked these 5 VPNs because there is such thing as a bad VPN for TikTok. They're not all created equal. And because you're a social media user using TikTok, your purpose for using a VPN is to access TikTok after the US bans it nationwide. So let's discuss what's important to a TikTok user. First off, we got the list of countries with the company's VPN servers. So the vast majority of VPN companies have VPN servers in countries all over the world that allow TikTok in their country. So this is the least of your worries. Number 2, you want fast video buffer speed. TikTok is technically a video streaming company, technically, and you want the videos to be able to load as fast as possible, which means you need a fast connection to the server wherever it is in the world. Number 3, you want a fast upload speed. So you want your upload speed to be super fast. Believe it or not, but this is independent from the buffer speed. So upload, download speeds are 2 different things. You want your upload speed to be quick as well. These VPNs have that. Number 4, you want a strong live streaming quality. So you need a strong network connection because you want a reliable live stream. If the connection weakens on the server side, your live connection will fail and all your views will be gone. You have to start it all over again, which isn't that big of a hassle, but it's kind of annoying if it keeps happening over and over again and your live just drops because your signal sucks. Number 5 is connection reliability. So for lives, interviews, product showcases, live events you want to stream and the such, you want a connection to be about 99.9% or more of a connection at the time. So you don't want to have any slow or bad, strange downtime of any connection you do. And number 6 is ease of use. Now you're a TikToker, not an IT expert. VPNs need to be easy to use. No worrying about any of the advanced features, setting anything up, filling in any information, any of that crazy complicated stuff. You just want it to be set up easily and just push a button and the VPN's on, pick a country, and that's it. Guess what? All these allow that. Number 7 is device compatibility. It works on a computer, but can use it on your smartphone. Sometimes they even allow you to use them on your video game consoles. And if you can use it on your phone, that's all that really matters. That's where TikTok generally lives. And if you're interested in any other features that a VPN provides, then you're probably interested in the VPN for completely different reasons. I don't know how you found this video, but you right now are a TikToker and you don't want TikTok going away because you want to keep using it after the US ban, so let's get into that. Here are the 5 best VPNs to use for TikTok. First up, we have the highest rated VPN service, which is called ExpressVPN. This one is the best overall. With VPN servers in over 105 countries and a best-in-class AES 256 encryption standard and lightning fast server speeds, you're getting the best all-around VPN service available. The best part is you can put it on all devices, including devices that have Linux on them, but only 8 at a time though. Now, their pricing. The pricing model is simple and straight to the point. It starts at $12.95 for a monthly pricing, $9.99 for the 6-month bi-yearly pricing. That means you'll pay $59.95 every month or so, every 6 months, and $8.95 for the most popular annual pricing, which most people do for the VPN services anyway, which means you'll pay $99.95 up front. Now, most VPN services have similar pricing models, so expect to pay between $10 to $15-ish a month for VPN services. That's around the average, but there are bigger, better deals for this, and we'll discuss that later. Now, ExpressVPN is notorious for its ease of use, fast, reliable, stable, and robust VPN service. It's a service that is almost as easy and all around as it gets. Most TikTokers have this VPN, in fact. Next up, we have the most popular VPN service, and you probably heard of this one. This one is the best bang for the buck, and that is NordVPN. This is the VPN service I personally use and over 14 million other businesses and individuals use for a good reason. I like NordVPN personally because they're one of the few companies that still have phone support as a means of contacting their customer service, which means in case you run into a problem, you can talk to a human instead of having to chat with some silly bot in the bottom right of the corner. Also, they have 6,000 servers in 111 countries around the world, and they keep increasing. VPN server uptime is robust, it's reliable, it's unquestionable and indisputed as far as its reliability. It is amazing. It is one of the best with multiple industry standard encryption protocols, including DES, AES, and RSA encryption of your data is guaranteed. Servers are screaming fast, and I personally know this from my own experience because I game through this server. So it's one of the fastest in the world, and it has been ranked one of the fastest for a while, and it works on any of all of your devices, even the Linux ones. The number of devices it can work on depends on the plan you purchase. Speaking of plans, their pricing is broken up into monthly plans, yearly plans, and 2-year plans. And that's split up between their basic, plus, and ultimate plans. Each of those different plans have different feature sets that increase as each plan goes up from basic, plus, and ultimate respectively. If I were you, I'd go ahead and get the plus plan, which is what I got. I mean, it's not that much different in price compared to the basic plan. The features you get as an upgrade from the basic plan to the plus plan are like $1 difference every month, and I think it's worth the extra $1 personally. By the way, it is easy to use. There's a little setup because it is very feature rich, making it very versatile for many users of many kinds, including large corporations and small mom and pop businesses. But it's literally so easy to use and so versatile, it's no wonder it's the most popular VPN service in the world. Now, next up, we have CyberGhost VPN. This one, in my opinion, is the simplest to use. CyberGhost VPN is popular among TikTokers and other people who want nothing but simplicity at its finest. For people who just want to download the app, sign up, pay whatever they gotta pay, pick a country, push a big old fat on button, and have the VPN on, this is for you. With servers in over 100 countries, industry-leading encryption standards like AES 256, lightning fast 10 gigabit per second server connection speeds, and compatibility on devices of all kinds, including gaming consoles, this VPN service is one of the best out there. Now, a caveat is you can only use 7 devices at a time. But that's okay, because with all the features packed in it, this VPN service is one of the greatest, most versatile, and easiest to use out there. This may not be the biggest deal, but they also have the longest money-back guarantee on all the VPN services on this list. So just in case you're not pleased with it, you have 45 days, which is more than generous enough for you to decide if you like it or not. Now, pricing is pretty straightforward too. Pricing starts at $12.95 for a monthly, $6.99 per month for the bi-yearly or 6-month plan, and you'll be billed $41.94 every 6 months. And then they have their whole 2-year and 4 months free plan, which is $2.03 a month, and you'll be billed annually after that for the full price after that 2 years and 4 months is up. A little arbitrary, but that's what you get. Another cool little thing is they offer all the features on all the plans across the board, so it doesn't matter which one you buy, you get all the features. All that's up to you is how much money you want to pay and how much money you want to save over time. This is pretty good because no matter which plan you get, you're going to get everything out of it. So, how much money do you want to save? Up to you. Next up, we have Surfshark VPN, which is the VPN service with the most features, and with the most features, I have the most to say about this one. Surfshark is an excellent VPN provider because you're getting all the premium features other VPNs are charging standard prices for, and that's not even the best part. This VPN company has VPNs in 100 plus countries and growing, AES 256 GCM encryption protocols, and as expected, lightning fast servers, which are only getting faster every day. Surfshark VPN is also compatible on all devices, and their absolute best feature feature, in my opinion, that they have is you can use their VPN on an unlimited number of devices at once. Yes, as many devices as you want, no matter how many you have. This is actually very attractive to me because of the increasing number of devices that I get every day. Right now I'm at 9, and I imagine I'm only going to get more. And after doing a little bit of research, Surfshark is actually pretty attractive because they have other features that I, as well, a rather techie guy, would use a VPN for. So it's kind of a pretty good deal, although they are a little pricey. Now remember, I did say this company had the most features in their product, but they also come at a pretty premium price. Now let's talk about that. Now I just wanted to mention that their cheapest plan starts at $2.39 a month, and that's for their cheapest 2-year plan, charged upfront to new customers as a discount for being a new customer. And then after those 2 years, you're charged the full price for renewal, which is up there. I mean, it's like $400 for every 2 years. It's a little expensive. And per usual, pricing plans are broken up into 3 different plans, and the higher the plan, the more stuff you get. You have Surfshark Starter, Surfshark One, and Surfshark One Plus. Each plan can be charged monthly, annually, or every 2 years as a billing period. As a new customer, you'll save up to 85% on the annual and the 2-year plan, but after that, get ready to pay full price for all their services and features, which can be over $200 every period, all the way up to $485 for their 2-year period on their most advanced plan. But remember what you're getting. Again, this service has the most features involved, and you will get everything they have to offer. So to speak, paying monthly, this VPN service is about $5 more than the average, which actually makes a little bit of sense. If you want to see all the features Surfshark has to offer, you can do your own research. I'm not going to go into all of it here. But even though Surfshark is the most expensive, I think they're worth it based on all that you get out of them, which is a lot to begin with. And some of their features are more so enterprise and corporate grade level VPN features, which are a little more advanced for some users. So this might not be your first choice, but this one works really well for TikTok. And if this one is your consideration, I'd go ahead and get the Surfshark One plan, which is their 2nd tier plan, versus the Surfshark Starter plan, because the plans are less than $1 between each other in difference in price. It's like the same price basically. So it's just something to think about, you know? Now last on this list, but certainly absolutely not least, we have private internet access, and this one is the best budget friendly VPN service. And this one is actually pretty compelling. Let me tell you why. The pricing structure and features you get with this one is unbelievable, because this is the least expensive one, and it is packed, and I mean packed, with features. Here, let's get into it. Now, first off, it does have servers in 91 countries, and that's more than enough. It has industry-leading encryption standards like the WinGuard and the OpenVPN standards. It has lightning-fast servers at 10 gigabits per second. It's super easy to use. It's compatible on all devices, including operating systems and gaming consoles, and even like CyberGhost VPN, it has a push-button interface that's incredibly easy to use, and guess what? You can use it on as many devices as you want as well. Remember, this is the budget-friendly one, but you get that feature in particular. An unlimited number of devices can use this service's VPN at once. This feature is hyper premium, but is being given away at the lowest possible cost. Oh, but wait, there's more. I had to. Anyway, if you're on a budget, listen to this. Some of these companies like NordVPN and Surfshark VPN have plans that have a certain price upfront until you have to renew, but private internet access isn't, and their prices do not change, meaning what you pay today, you will pay next month, every year, or every 2 years, depending on how their pricing structure is. Well, let's talk about that actually. They have 3 pricing plans with all their features included across the board, so you get everything. They have a monthly plan which starts at $11.95. They have their annual plan which starts at $3.33 a month. And then they have their 3-year and 4 additional free months plan which starts at $1.98 per month. And remember, you are getting that on unlimited devices that you can be using simultaneously with this VPN. All those features. That simple of pricing structure and this whole claim about this VPN has me considering switching VPN providers. Really, NordVPN is great, but this one is actually pretty good because the pricing is compelling. Also too, not to mention they have over 15 million satisfied users right now. That's more than NordVPN. And their VPN service is backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee. Having a push-button app you can download and practically use on any device ever, anywhere in the world. Having world-class encryption standards. Having fast servers almost all over the world for a price that low. That's pretty good. It's no wonder TikTokers put this VPN on the list. Heck, if I were a starter TikToker or just needed a VPN, I'd get this VPN. Because it's all I need. All the features with private internet access are all the cut and dry, simple features a TikToker would need. This VPN service will do everything a TikToker possibly needs it to do. Remember, you're a TikToker, not an IT professional, so this one will be good enough for you, I promise. Now, this pricing structure is amazing, but not everything is sunshines and rainbows. Like, even though this is the least expensive one on the list, it's not the fastest VPN on the list, well, per what some users say, but it's hard to tell the difference in the real world, and the customer support isn't really there, and you know, I hear they're not what they used to be about a year ago. There are some caveats to this company. It's not exactly the greatest one on the list, even though it does give you everything most of the other providers give you. The price is down there, and I think there's a reason for that. But there's only one actual way to find out, and in order to do that, you gotta go ahead and get it yourself. And remember, if it doesn't work out in your favor, you can always get your money back. You have 30 days. So there you have it, guys, the 5 best VPNs you can use for potentially anything or any social media platform, including TikTok, so you can prepare for the upcoming ban in the United States that is going to happen. And if your country has already banned TikTok, as in like you can't use it wherever you are right now, these VPN providers are amongst the best you can get your hands on today for an affordable price, and they're super easy to use, and you can start using them right now. And don't get me wrong, I do understand that there are better VPN services out there. There are better ones out there that have a lot of features, and there have been a lot of honorable mentions as well, but you know, I'm not here to discuss every VPN on the planet. There are a lot of VPNs, but these are the ones that are easiest to use for TikTokers, myself, simple people, businesses, individuals. And by simple people, I mean people who just do not want to get into all the nitty-gritty complicated stuff about these VPNs. These VPNs are stuff that are used by these great giant corporations that have these great large networks that need this super high security for their networks. You're a TikToker. You just want to be accessing a server in a different country so you can access TikTok. That is literally the end of the story for you. So if TikTok is part of your living and you need to access TikTok, if you're a nonprofit, a small business, a realtor, or just an individual that just likes to use the app for some valuable reason, hey, why not get a VPN now and arm yourself? Don't be caught off guard and wonder where your TikTok went because the ban happened sooner than you thought it would. All these VPN companies I'm leaving in the link in the description below, and they are not affiliate links yet, but if they are, I will let you know in the description if they are affiliate links so I don't get in trouble with the GDPR. If one of these VPNs is a service you already use, that's great. And if you have an opinion about which one is the best, leave a comment down below and let me know which one you use and you believe is the best and why. Myself, I use NordVPN because that's just the one I came across first, and it was one of the 5 that I saw was the best. This is the most popular as well, so I just trusted it. Not to mention I use my VPN for security reasons as well, because that's what VPNs were even made for. So yeah, let me know in the comment section. I'd appreciate that. And as a typical YouTuber must say, if you found some value in this video, I'd appreciate it if you hit that like button there. And if you didn't like this video, well, you can like it anyway because you're awesome. And if you haven't already and you like this video a lot, consider subscribing because I make videos like this all the time with content, and I got way more coming for you guys. So stay tuned, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.